Okay, so this particular section starts off at B on the fifth fret, which is sorry, fifth string, which is the second fret of the fifth string. So we're gonna pick this note for 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna do this for 8 times around. Okay, and on the 9th time, to finish off the cycle, we're gonna just play a triplet. Alright, so let me play it for you so you'll have an idea. Okay, so this is one cycle. So you're going to play this cycle for 3 times. On the 4th time around, the whole band goes into this really cool breakdown. So what you're doing there is playing the same note. You're going to play pick it for 4 times. So to finish off the last bar, we're going to play this run of notes starting from 9, 10, 11 on the 4th string. Then we are going to play 9, 11 and 12 on the 3rd string, followed by 12, 13 and 15 on the 2nd, and then we are going to play 12, 13 and 14 on the 1st string. Okay, so it should sound like this. Okay guys, I'm gonna play this slowly for you so you'll understand, you'll get an idea of what's going on. So these are the series of arpeggios we're going to play. So let's start off with the first shape, which is starting from the 15th of the 1st string, going to 12 on the 1st, 12 on the 2nd and 12 on the 3rd. Alright, that's the first shape. The second shape is starting from 12 on the 1st, going to 7th of the 1st, then 8th on the 2nd, and finishing it off on 9th on the 3rd. So till now it should sound like this. So the third shape is starting on the 14th of the 1st string, going to 9th on the 1st, then 11th and 12th, 11th on the 2nd, and then 11th on the 3rd. Okay, the next shape is starting on the 12th of the 1st, going to 8th on the 1st, then 10th on the 2nd, and to finish it off you're going to play the 9th on the 3rd. Alright, so far it should sound like this. Alright, so let's move on to the next section. We're going to play again this E minor arpeggio. Then the next shape is starting on the 7th of the 1st, going to 3rd on the 1st, then 5th on the 2nd, and to finish it off you're going to play 4th on the 3rd. Okay, the next shape is starting on the 9th of the 1st, then we are going to play 6th on the 1st, and 7th on the 2nd, and 6th on the, to finish it off you're going to play 6th on the 3rd. Alright, the next shape is starting on the 6th of the 1st, going to 2nd on the 1st, and then we're going to play to finish it off we are going to play 2nd on the 2nd and 3rd on the 3rd. Okay, now to end this we're going to play the last shape of arpeggio, which is starting on the 8th of the 1st, going to 5th on the 1st, and to end it we're going to play the 5th on the 2nd. That's it. So this whole section should sound like this. Alright, so you're going to play this cycle of arpeggios twice. So after you finish off playing those series of arpeggios twice, we're gonna play this particular section. Alright, so a bit overwhelming section, again lots and lots of picking and very odd choices of notes and intervals, but I'm gonna break it down for you. So we're starting off on the 12 of the first string, going to 7 on the first. So we are kind of playing a pedal tone. So what we're doing here is 12 and 7 and open. Then we are going to play 11, 7, open. Alright, it should sound like this. Okay, so the same idea, we're going to play. We are playing here is a 10, 9, open. Alright, then we are going to. Then we are playing is 8, 7, open. Then it's 6, 5, going to 7th on the second. So far it should sound like this. Okay, then we are going to play this particular line. So what we are playing here is we're starting off at 8th on the second, going to 8th on the third, then 9 on the third, going back to 7th on the second, playing 8th on the second, then 12, jumping to 12 on the second, and playing 14 and 15 on the first. So it should sound like this. Alright. Alright, so this particular line is we are going back and forth between 12 on the first and 11th on the second. Then we are going to play 10th on the second and 12 on the first. Then we are going to play 8th and 7th on the second. So this whole section slowly should sound like this. Alright, I hope this makes sense. We're gonna play this again. But this time around we are going to play this. So what we are playing here is 8th on the second, then we are going to play 5th, 6th and 8th on the third, then we are going to play 5th on the second and jump to 4th string and play 7th and 8th. Alright, so far it should sound like this. Then we are going to play again 5th on the third. After playing 5th on the third, we are going to play 6th on the third. And then we are going to play 4th, 5th and 7th on the 4th. Then we are going to play 3rd on the 3rd, going to 7 5 and 4 on the 4th. Alright, so this whole section slowly should sound like this. So let me play this slowly, this whole section slowly, so we can recap and get an idea of what's going on and how it should sound. So now we'll learn this particular line to finish off this whole section, which is so what we are playing here is it's an E minor chord. So we are going to pick this E minor chord and play second of the 4th, second of the 5th, and then open. Alright. Then we are going to play the first on the 4th, going to second on the 5th, and open. Alright. So then we are going to play this little Metallica shit, which is 5-4 on the 5th, and then open E, 6th string, and then again 3rd and 2nd on the 5th, and then open E. And then we are going to play first on the 5th string, followed by open 5th string and 2nd fret on the E string, which is 6th string. So it should sound like this. Okay, so then we are going to play which is 3rd, 2nd on the 6th string, 3rd, 2nd, then open, then again 2nd, then we're going to play it twice again, open and 2nd, going back to 3rd, then this chromatic notes, series of chromatic notes starting from 2nd of the 5th string, going to 3rd, 4th and 5th on the 5th string. Then we are going to play first on the 4th, going to 2nd of the 5th, going back to 1st on the 4th, and finishing it off on the 4th of the 4th. Alright, so it should slowly it should sound like this. Let me change my pickup to the bridge pickup so you can understand. Okay, to finish this particular line off, we're going to play the C power chord followed by B. So that is the rhythm we are going to play. So to finish off this whole section, we are going to play this sweep picked arpeggio, which is a B major arpeggio, which is starting from 14th fret of the 5th string. So we are basically playing this particular shape, but on a higher octave from here. So we are starting off on the 14th of the 5th string, going to 16 of the 4th and 3rd, then 14 on the 2nd and 1st, then 19th on the 1st, going back to 14 on the 1st, 14 on the 2nd, and you just go back down the arpeggio. Alright, so I'm gonna play this last part slowly so you'll get an idea of how it should sound and what's going on. Alright guys, so that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next video. I know a lot of information to digest, and just play it slowly and go back and watch it again, and once you learn it, it's really fun to play. So just have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thanks.